Enemies plotting on my downfall. The sickness is giving me a call. Bitch, I give no fucks. Retaliation is a must. Drilling in the
What up? We have a lot. We got the LVCs in the building. It's your boy, Lifer by Design. And I'm gonna let my boys introduce themselves.
What's up, man? You call me Bless Silly, LVC.
What up, yo? This your boy Prime, the LVC. They call me Weeds, LVC.
And they call me Banners, LVC.
Thank you guys for coming, first of all.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, sure, for the show. You guys just had a show recently, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How's that?
It's pretty good, man.
That shit has been dope with Cali Avenue Promotion. Shout out to them. They've been fucking hooking us up with shows back to back and
Yeah, I
shit.
seen you.
Shout out Paulo. Shout out Paulo for sure.
Oh yeah.
So you
Gotta
guys,
shout out to homie Savage too, eh?
Oh yeah, he's been opening up.
That fool's been fucking opening doors for us left and
Yeah,
right, man.
keep it
Booking us
on.
with fucking show after show after show, you know?
That's facts.
Yeah, shout out to
I've known that cat for a couple of years already, but never took it serious with them until like recently, man.
yeah.
We saw him at the Yellow show.
Yeah.
It was just
Alright,
popping
sure,
right
yeah.
after that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Stayed in
good show.
contact, and then he just started shooting info, and we just started getting in, man. And
Shout out,
went from there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shout out. That shit was a good show right there.
Facts.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
So what do you guys got for the summer? You guys got some planned shows for the summer coming up?
Shit.
Oh, we got video shoots coming
We got a lot
Yeah.
of videos coming
We
out.
got 3 shows lined up this fucking
Yeah.
March. You know, like
Yeah.
pretty much back to back. Fucking you know, we've been trying to get as much as we can in. You know, working. We got a lot of tracks too.
Yeah.
Written, recorded, shit that I still gotta mix, but we're working.
Shit, you been
We're
sitting
always
on
working.
it.
Like Prime
We've
said.
been sitting on a never not working type shit. That's the motto we've been trying to live by and shit, you know? So I just, you know, that's one thing we've been trying to do, you know? Like, just push for our people. And that's the main thing, you know what I mean? Like, me and my boy right here, you know, we started with this shit a year and a half ago, about my boy, you know what I mean? And that shit's been going strong, you know? These fools added on to the whole fucking roster. And it's been even stronger since, yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause fucking I know him for a minute too. We
Yeah.
actually used to have fucking classes together, man.
Yeah, we heard that. We heard that.
We were using classes together too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's what we gotta say. We got kicked out of shit.
Like smoking weed and
Oh
shit.
yeah. Fucking teacher wasn't having that
What,
shit.
you should have carried it as a pipe or what?
Nah, I'm showing the guitar. It was a guitar class. It was cool. Shit.
Yeah. So how'd you guys like start the LVCs? How'd that come about?
Well, fucking Weeds and Prime started it all up, man. And
How'd you
Well,
guys
see,
get, like,
us, we used to be, he used to be on a separate thing, and I used to be on a separate thing. And then one day, homie hit me up, he was like, hey, let's do a collab. So I'm like, fuck it. You know, so the people that we were working with just didn't work out. So then he's like, hey, fool, well, let's just do our own shit, like you and I. And then he's like, let's hit up Weeds and Prime and see if they want to do a collab. Which we made that track Act the Fool. She's a banger track. And fucking from there on, we just say, you know what, fuck it, just like, we like to be fucking
Yeah.
part of the family.
Yeah,
You know, so
that shit was like the door opener for these fools, you know what I mean? Because we already go back with these motherfuckers as it is, you know what I mean?
Oh,
We
yeah.
family and shit.
we're all from the same block.
You know what I mean? So it was only right to just let more of our people from, you know, the same area in and just, you know, yeah, feel the energy that we got going on and shit, you know?
all struggling for the fucking same words, dog.
Oh,
Just
shout,
shout,
shout. Yeah, but shit, with as far as like the actual LVC, this motherfucker right here, you know what I mean? I give it all utmost to this motherfucker right here, cause
Hell yeah.
this dude right here, you know what I mean? He's the one that's really been doing it for us and shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to homie Jose, always keeping us right and shit. I appreciate that shit. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, dog, you know, this whole LVC shit's been cool, dog. You know what I mean? It's been, you know, we've always fucked around with the music and shit. Yeah, fucking. Let me get the show open when I can, yo, please. Fucking, yeah, we always fucked with the music, yo. That's always been a hobby and shit, you know? We've always been freestylers. We always been. That's a fact, you know? Hey, hey, hold up. Hold up. That was mine, though. It's all good. Nah, but as I was saying, yeah, you know what I mean? We always fucking around with the music, yo. It was always a hobby, you know, for all of us and shit.
Ever since we were kids and shit, just freestyling, we never took it serious.
Nah.
It's like recently, I wanted to provide like a positive outlet for the youngsters on the block and shit. So
Type
like,
shit,
if
yeah.
they want to make music, roll up. You know what I mean? Roll up. Let's
Keep 'em on
get
the
it.
street,
yeah.
Try to get them to do something positive
Get
as
that
opposed,
talent out there.
as opposed to just being on the street doing nothing. You
Oh
know?
yeah, that's right, bro. That's right.
I mean, we fucking did that shit when we were younger too, you know, but it's not like now, bro. Like, you do shit, nobody wants to scrap nowadays. Nobody, you know, everybody's fucking packing something that, you know, so instead of the little homies throwing their life away doing that shit, hey, be productive about it, you know?
Make some
productive.
entertaining, some content type shit.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
So Lando's.
So, what about the albums? Like, you guys got any albums coming out soon, or like EP?
We have one on lock right now. We're just trying to get it all fucking arranged and get every song sitting where it got to sit at, you know, on the table.
We got
Other than that,
another one too. We're working on another one too.
working on another
Probably
EP.
like 2 albums.
Yeah.
We're just sitting on it. We're waiting to release it at the right moment. And
So you
shit.
guys feel like y'all like pushing singles right now first, or?
we're just pushing as much fucking music out as we can. You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of people say that's a bad and the worst thing you could do, man. But at the same time, it's like if you don't do that, man, who's gonna end up hearing something that's gonna click in their brain and be like, oh, that shit's lit right there. Like, hey, go back, play that shit one more time. You feel me? And there's like this, man. There's a fucking area for every type of artist out there, man. No matter what your style of music is, man, there's somebody who's gonna bump that shit, keep bumping it, show their homies it. Their homies are gonna bump it, and it's gonna keep going, man. It's a fucking effect, you know. So other than that, man, it's just like show after show, song after song. And we don't do the same songs at every show, you know. It's different fucking music every time we show up, man. So
It's mostly all unreleased shit. We've been doing at the shows too.
And the thing about us too is that if you hear every single artist that's on the family, everybody has their own style. So we're pretty versatile when it comes to the rapping shit. You
I
know?
was gonna ask you too, like, how'd you guys get your guys' like style?
That was like our main, that was like our main key right there, especially with, you know, like with all of us and shit, you know what I mean? But like at the end, I would always tell this fool, like, that's what I love about us right now, like, you know what I mean? We out here on some like motherfucking Wu-Tang shit type shit, you know what I mean? But like, I never really want to compare it to them motherfuckers, you know, cause that's hard, dog, but you know, on some real shit, we all brought something different to the table, you know? Shout out my boy Scheme, you know, Free the Boy CK, you know, all them motherfuckers brought, you know, the homie Atento and shit too, you know what I mean? All my boys and shit, they all brought something different to the table, which, you know what I mean? That shit led to us being here today and shit, you know? And it's fucking dope, cause shit, I never thought within a year or so time frame we'd be here doing shows and opening up for,
you put in that.
you know what I mean?
yeah, hell yeah, man. Go knocking at the right doors and shit, promoting that shit in front of the right people.
Yep.
They
The
don't
number
shit
one
that's
thing, bro,
different.
keep it humble, you know? Keep it humble with everybody like us. It's like, hey, if you want to collab with us and you keep it cool, shit, we're more than down, you know, to do that.
Hell yeah.
Just keep it humble, respectful, and shit, we just move forward with the music, you know?
So y'all are open to features with new rappers and
Yeah, yo, always, you know what I mean? It's all business and shit at the end of the day and shit.
We
Like,
got a couple features we've been sitting on with some homies from Vegas and shit.
Yeah.
So
Got a
it's
couple
like,
homeboys out
we're
there
trying
and
to
shit.
fucking- whoever wants to make music, we're right there, you know.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It all goes down at the end, you know, if we keep it cool in the stew, you know what I mean? If we, you know, cause you already know how that goes. Yeah,
How you get your beats?
Shit, fuck, we've been fucking around with YouTube for a minute now, you know what I mean? But now, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Only bitch coming on some beats.
But now that we at it some more deeper, we really been trying to get like some legit, like, you know, producers. We been trying to stick with the same producers, you know what I mean? Back stuff, hey, yeah, that's exactly it, you know, hit up the motherfucking...
Hey, to us, it's like you shoot us fire beats, we'll shoot you fire lyrics.
Yeah.
Shoot us something that catches our vibe or attention, and boom, like, just sit right there in the studio, write it, and knock it out the same day, you know, like, it just has to have that certain vibe for us to get into it.
For sure.
Yep.
Fucking homie over here was having a little performance on Saturday. Hey, homie,
Homie was pulling up outside. Homie was beating, fucking writing my shit.
You got like freestyling or?
Sometimes, yeah. It depends. Like,
Yeah, whenever it clicks on him.
if I'm bored and I'm fucking on my way to work or something, I'll play an instrumental there in the morning, you know. Getting out of work, I'll play an instrumental, fucking just trying to write my shit while I'm driving home and shit, you know.
Yeah. So you feel like when you're in the studio, like freestyling comes out better when you put the lyrics.
It's for me, it's like a 50-50, man. Sometimes, like, if I'm at the crib too, you know, I'm already like a couple beers in or just chilling with my little cousin or some shit, my little boy or something, like, you know, I'll start fucking just writing shit down, spitting shit out, writing it back down, you know, like, to me, I think that's more of your fucking brain working itself to create music, you know, something that's really coming out of you, not just sitting there overthinking and trying to write shit down into a paper, you feel me?
Hell yeah, you're having fun with it.
Yeah, exactly, my guy. So you gotta really like go with it. Just write down every thought, man. If you don't like what you said later on when you're reading it, man, scratch it out, put something else, man.
Yeah, like that's the thing about us. Like we don't care about the views, about all that shit. We're just about making music and doing our thing. You know, like this is an outlet for us to express the way we feel and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And that energy itself has gotten to where we at, you know what I mean? Because we just been trying to do like the music thing, like just we said, you know, it's just been an expression as music fucking is, you know. We all know that it's a main expression, you know. But for us, that's the main thing we could do, you know, to speak on the shit that we dealt with, the motherfucking cops, the bullshit, you know, all that shit, you know. You know, all that shit's relatable, you know what I mean? So that's how we try to speak on some shit that we dealt with, because motherfuckers out there, they deal with the same shit. So it's like, it's only right. Only right type shit.
What about the like for the future LVC? You guys have like a plan or a vision?
Oh yeah, man. Expand this motherfucker, bro. Blow it up as big as we can, dog.
I like that question.
Leave a legacy back for everybody else that wants to grow up in the same environment we did once upon a time. Went through the same similar shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of kids out there, man, that I know for a fact that are doing what they're doing just because they don't have somebody there, or they don't have anybody to go up and run up to and be like, "Hey, man, this is what's going on." You know, or somewhere to go out and chill, you know?
Like a different type of outlet.
Yeah, exactly, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it goes back to what we said earlier, you know, about trying to role model for like the little youngsters. Like, hey, you know, we're not gonna be rapping forever, you know.
Yeah.
So we can get like young cats, you know, to start off early and get their shit right. You know, they'll probably have a whole lot better chances than younger to do something.
Yeah.
You know, and then as long as we can open up that door and keep that fucking path clear for them, you know, take advantage of it, take the opportunity, and fucking stay out the streets. You know, what I mean, they don't really got anything to offer. We've been through it. You know, so they don't have nothing to offer, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What about your style? Like, you guys feel like y'all are gonna like ever try to do different styles or genres?
Shit, that's all we do, dog.
We have a bunch of shit. We have love
like,
songs. We have all that shit.
We're
It's in the vault.
We actually have without a release. We're working on 2 love songs. One with I sent a beat to Center, and then I'm gonna do one with Prime and Weeds.
Yep.
You know, multiple type shit.
Yeah, like some oldies?
Yeah,
That's
so
like
we got some old school fucking new era type beats coming in.
Yeah,
We got one with Manners. Fucking, I was gonna have one of the homegirls jump on it. It's KJ.
Yeah, shout out Mr.
She's
Strick.
working, you know,
We're gonna jump on a track with
Yeah,
you.
shout out.
So she's we're working with her right now. So
Shout out to Homegirl and
that's
her
gonna be
people.
pretty bad as fuck, man. It's
She
called
cool as
Roll
fuck.
Down Skate.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
cool as
something
fuck.
one for the people, you know.
The people cool as fuck. They've been putting us on too. They've been how they're supporting. So shout out to Restricted and KJ.
It's the same person, my boy.
The joint's hitting. I'm sorry. The joint's hitting.
Oh shit!
We're getting lit.
Facts though, facts. Nah, but yeah, I mean, shout out to the Homegirl and her people and shit.
Yeah, she be taking back photos of us at our shows,
Yeah.
and stuff,
Hell yeah, man.
posting it, sharing it. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of her
All
photos.
those networking, all
Yeah,
that.
all that, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's cool, dog.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I feel like just keep the homework respectful, and then you'll feel that love from a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, I'm acting like you're too good, like, oh yeah,
Too Hollywood and shit, you know?
Humble and
Yeah,
shit.
There's actors out there being too Hollywood nowadays, dog.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I mean? You
Off
can't
of the
be like
clout.
that.
Yeah,
Off of the clout, the fame and shit.
You
Fuck all
gotta
that.
Fuck all that.
Or like, you
You
know,
gotta
when-
remain humble.
Yeah, you can't from nothing. You gotta remain. You gotta remember that shit. You know, dog. Like, don't let that shit go to your head right away, my boy. That's how people end up being nobody, dog.
For sure.
You gotta remember where you come from in this shit.
or even as a group, you know, like I see that there's some groups that break up because one guy thinks he's better than the other and all that.
Yeah, you do see that a lot in, like, Migos.
Oh, yeah.
They were like brothers and shit.
Yeah,
They were actually family.
They were family.
Yeah,
Type
cousin,
shit.
uncle,
Yeah.
cousin,
Yeah, I heard that whole like, I heard it was
But
offset.
you know you can't do business with your family though,
Even
dog.
like Shoreline.
Yeah, the same shit, you know. But it's like you gotta, and I feel like in the group you gotta keep like a dynamic of competition, but also respect because, like, you know, he can come up with something better than me. He can, and you gotta give praise to that. You can't be like, oh fuck, what the fuck, like.
for
Give
sure,
praise
bro.
because he's doing something better. So now he's trying to push you.
He's
to
setting
better
he's
yourself,
setting
you know?
that he's
Just
setting
keep
that
someone
bar.
that flower,
Yeah.
you know, recognize.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's trying to set that bar so you could set your bar and then everybody's elevating at the same time.
mutual
Yeah,
respect, like,
yeah, all day, bro. It's all love. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Cause if he's doing his shit, then I want to push myself to write shit as good as his shit, and I want to get better off of his shit, bro. And if you don't get better, then fuck, how you gonna evolve in the game, bro?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay down. You're gonna stay down at that standard level instead of banging yourself higher and higher and higher, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's all it is, G. And a lot of people they don't know how to diverse to that, man. They take it as a threat. they take it as insecurity and they run, dog.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like, fuck, it's love, dog. So I told this fool, he wrote a solid ass verse. I was like, fuck, dog. You know what? I'm gonna go back to my pad and rewrite my shit, my
Yeah,
boy.
it be like that. It be like
I want
that.
to be fucking just at your level, dog. To that trap, you feel
Yeah,
me?
you gotta do that.
So with that being said, like, can I hear some of your guys' like influence on each one of y'all differently? Like who influenced, you know, each one of you like to pretty much, you know, get on the mic with
step
the
up.
hard.
I'll let you
Yeah, to
start.
step up.
I'll let you start.
Well, to start it off, like, for rapping wise, I was like, what, 13, 14, dog? And
bro.
I was going to a party with my cousin, fucking, and we went to a party, he was rapping and shit, dog, and I was like, fuck, that shit sounds hard, dog. He said, jump in. I was like, nah, I can't
Well,
do that,
like
you
the
know?
artist, who's up?
He don't rap, dog. It's just my cousin, you know. That
Oh,
fool's a
he's
rapper
rapping,
now,
okay.
but if it wasn't for that fool, dog, I don't think I would have like stepped it up, dog, and like try to get into rapping, you know. And now that I'm in a group with these guys, I would have to say like, fuck, homie, like, yeah, it is that CBG shit, dog. Yeah, straight casual gangster motherfucker.
Yeah,
But now,
we grew up to that shit.
like, who I gotta like keep myself up to date with is these three, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they're the three setting the bar for me to get to where I want to be at in life, G.
Yeah.
Like, honest, some real ass shit right there. Like, my competition, my level to keep me going, dog, is these three, dog. I see other rappers out there trying to sneak this and all that girly shit, dog, but to me, that's just nothing, man. They ain't on my level yet, dog. They ain't doing shows the way we're doing shows back to back. They
Hell
ain't
yeah.
making music every other day like we are, dog. Like, you know?
Word.
Yeah, shit. Shit, music wise,
Yeah,
for us,
music-wise.
you know what I mean? I love that question, yo, because I'm fucking.
Top five.
I'm
Who's your top
big.
five?
Top five.
Top five.
I hate this question. Yeah, this question's hard
Top
for
five
me.
for you, alright?
Okay, my top five. I'm gonna give you my top five. I'll let Weez give his
If you
own,
want,
of
you want
course.
to spit into that.
But my top five,
Yeah,
you know what I
just
mean?
speak to
Me
the mic
growing
first.
up, definitely, I gotta give it to Nas. That was my biggest influence, you know what I mean? A lot of East Coast, you know what I mean? My older brother, rest in peace, Case, you know what I mean? That's a lot of shit that showed me that, you know, atmosphere. I was raised on Slug, you know what I mean? That's that shit I was raised on, you know? Them Big Out tapes, them shits was different back in the day.
Corleone.
Fast, there you go.
Yeah.
And shit, my other two, that's a good one. You see how I have an easy top three. My other two, I gotta give it to my West Coast shit, you know, and we was raised on that underground shit out here. You fools know these motherfuckers, of course, Psycho Brown. Shout out to the Six Symphonies, baby. You know what I mean? I know this fool knows, yeah, big dude, yo. Yeah, you know, Psycho Brown was a motherfucking other one for me, and shit. As far as another one, you know what I mean? My fifth. Ah man, see, I'm even thinking about it, dog. Shit, that's a crazy one, yo. I'm gonna have to get back to that one, yo. I'm gonna have to get back to that one.
What about homie Weez?
I would have to say Wu-Tang would be one for sure. Fucking ODB and shit. I fucked with that for heavy. Then I would have to go with Pac. Fucking Big L, Conejo, and Eminem.
Slayers. Slayers, homie.
What about you, my boy?
I gotta go with Mortal Technique. Shit, I used to bump that shit all the time. Psycho Around, like you guys said, can't forget them.
That's what I'm saying.
And then one of them that really caught my eye when he stepped up too was fucking Nipsey, you know? Fucking always talking money moves in his songs, never fucking no gang shit, all money moves, you know?
That shit was different.
Uh,
You can check it out, yo. We good. Appreciate that shit.
Like listen to Nas and fucking Pop, you know? Pop for the fucking poetry lyrics that he had.
Yeah.
And if I gotta add another one, both of them.
That one, yeah, that part, that's a.
The versatility
That's
that they all
that's
have, bro.
yeah.
They never coming out here all the time. Too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all day.
They were showing mad love there.
That was probably like one of my first concerts too. Yeah, Ventura Theater. That was probably like one of my first concerts.
Oh, yeah.
The homies was still opening
Yeah,
up for them.
CBG
and
shit,
shit.
the
The
wall all day
Sig-Dogs
with
and
them, yeah.
CBG.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They were still opening up for them. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was definitely one of my first concerts. Bone Thugs when they came out here to Ventura Theater. That shit was tight.
Yeah,
That shit was real dope. Yeah, that shit was dope.
What about you, my boy?
Fuck, that is a hard one, dog, but you know what? There's only a couple artists I could really name. Let me see. Slugs. It's fucking, that dude's fucking awesome.
Different, bro.
Straight
Different.
underground to the max, man.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna go with Biggie on this one, man.
Hell yeah, baby.
Biggie, you know, I can relate to a lot of shit, you know, that
Biggie
fool did say, you know, like, spoke facts, dog, you know?
Flow too.
Like, straight
Yeah.
fucking facts, dog, like, some real shit. It's kind of corny, dog, but I'm gonna go with 50 Cent on that one, dog. Hey, 50 hard, dog, hey.
Oh, we both
Hey,
can't each other.
hey, dog. Hey, you know what? Hey,
I was
he did all that. Hey,
patiently waiting the other day.
Hey, his new track, you know, that shit, all this motherfucker be coming out with is pretty
Hey, I'm
solid.
trying to make something to 21 questions, fool. I'm just trying to find my little soul.
Hey, sample 21?
Hey,
That's
shit.
it, man.
Hey, no, that shit.
That's how you are.
It's just like Prime said too, hey bro, we need more of that fucking lovey shit. Like, fuck it, dog. Like,
Gotta open doors, dog. Shit, gotta be versatile with
you
it.
know,
You
we're
know
gonna be
what I
doing
mean?
country and shit too.
Hey, I don't know about that.
Hey, I mean, fuck, you know. I mean,
Hey, the latest tracks, that's how you get your fans going, my boy.
The country, those who's got numbers.
Yeah, Big Boy Smoke, that motherfucker's hard too, dog. Big Smoke from the countryside. That fool's bad, dog. For nothing but solid ass music, dog. He's a rapper too, dog, just in the country scene.
Yeah.
Eating fried chicken, dog.
Eating fried chicken.
Top 5 in the 805.
In the 805,
805, like,
shit.
or that you guys want to
Well, I'm gonna bring it back.
like,
I'm gonna
shout
call out the Sick Dog, CBG.
Shit,
who else,
whoa.
dog? Fuck. Of course,
I don't
LVC.
know.
And let me see. Shout out to the homie Native, right?
Yeah, shout out to homie Native, man. If you guys haven't heard that, fool, yeah.
Check him out.
Cash flow.
And fuck, dog. Let's see. I guess Oxnard plugs. Dog. Shout out Oxnard plugs. Dog. You know that will be doing it up for us in the 805. You know, dog.
Shout out
Be
to
doing it
homie
up. Dog, like crazy.
fucking. Shout out to homie Delinquent, of course. You know what I mean? Putting it down for the block too, dog. You know what I mean? That's the homie right there. You know what I mean? I know y'all fools had that food here last time and shit.
Yeah, we sat home.
That's dope. That's fucking dope. Yeah. Shit. Fuck. 805, like deep wise. That's pretty much about it. I can't really think of much any other artists out there like 805 like that. You know. Unless you want to go deep and shit.
And
You know.
one more shout out to the homies from ABV, right?
ABV.
ABV,
Oh,
yeah.
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 They be doing their thing
That's
too, man. In the
homeboys
city right
right
there.
Yeah.
Money me dog, you know, yeah.
They've been doing their thing too.
And how do you guys like deal with the politics of the industry, like in the music?
That's a funny question, dog. That's a funny ass question, dog. It's like, fuck, dog.
Shit, I
It's
feel like
it's a big one, dog.
Yeah,
It's
it's hella big, but it's funny as fuck, dog, because it's like,
because in the game, bro, there's gonna be a lot of hate, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of hate, especially from other artists. Like I said, it all comes down to, fuck, they feel threatened. You know, a lot of them won't admit it, but I know there's fucking fools that feel threatened, you know? But it's like, hey, dog, we're not here to take nobody's spot. We're here to do our thing.
We're here
That's all.
to show them that what they're doing, we could do just as good as them.
Yeah.
Yet alone, even better.
Yeah.
And that's why they gonna hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause we could do it even better, probably. So that's why they be hating on that shit, you know? Cause honestly, you know, a lot of this new wave is cool. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, the whole 805, I get it. This whole new wave is cool, but too similar, bro. Too similar. You know, each sound is switch it up. I want to hear some real motherfucking MC shit on that shit. You know what I mean? I want to hear some real rap. I want to hear some real bars.
Psycho shit.
Yeah, dog, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the fact that I was too, I don't know if it was, you know, the fact that I was too raised on that, you know, so I want to hear some, you know, can he rap like that, you know what I mean? But that's just me.
some Ishan
You
type
know
shit.
what I mean?
Fucking Brother Lynch and shit.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck yeah, Sham should do it, you know what I mean?
How
Sham,
would you
yeah.
guys describe your guys' style? Like, I mean,
Fuck. Different, dog.
Me, bro, well, I've always like, shoot me a G from being on, I'll make that shit. Like this guy, you know, like, that's been my shit.
Yeah, I noticed that on this one.
Fucking Prime,
I
to
noticed that on
me,
this
he's
one.
like an underground artist. Like, the beats that he picks and spits, it's all like hard fucking felt underground shit. You know, like, raw. Weeds is more like a my style too, you know? It's like it's like a different flow, but it's like on the same
yeah,
wavelength.
mix it up together.
Yeah, and eventually that's what ends up like on one album and shit. You'll get a little bit of all that and shit.
And then the way we spit too, you know, like, just everybody, like, homie's aggressive with that shit, you know, like, he fucking, like, you don't even have to raise his fucking, we have to fucking chill out his mic.
Hey,
So I gotta lower it down a bit.
There's nothing wrong with that though, dog. You know what I mean? I look at the
Hey,
mic
bro,
and
like, when I went to record at Weezy Span one day, fool, my fucking vocals all like, hey, oh shit, my bad, fool, Sinner was here. Oh, no, Sinner was here, trying to tell this shit.
But I'm talking in the mic like I'm talking to somebody else. You feel
Yeah,
me?
fool, but
What's
that's,
the my bad, sorry.
Nah, you good. Nah, you good play.
But what would be the best advice someone gave you guys like in the music?
Hey man, follow your motherfucking dreams. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, and do what the fuck you really want to do in that music game, man. Because at the end of the day, fuck what everybody else thinks. Dog, we're our worst critics, homie.
yeah.
Like this fool saw me, dog. One time we were recording at his pad, dog, and I was like, nah, I don't like it. He's like, fool, like that shit came out hard. I was like, nah, dog, I don't like it. And like I had to sit back for a minute, dog, and really hear what homie had to tell me, you know, because
It's because homie, Yeah, go ahead.
You gotta dissect your own shit sometimes.
exactly.
He dropped
You
that
gotta dissect
that song that we had done.
done.
He wrote 2 verses, bro. So when he had the first one, I was like, hey, that shit came out hard, right? He went and wrote the second one. I was like, you know what, fool? The second one, you weren't feeling it anymore. You could tell. Because for the first one, you spit it like aggressively with passion. The second one, you came in more like, I hope this shit sounds good. Like, that's the attitude you're giving, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, no, so you gotta get it, dog, you know what I mean?
And like to me, bro, like I'm the one that did, like that mixes our shit. So when I hear it, you know, I give them the feedback too, like, hey, that shit hard, or maybe change up this. Just like when I write something, you know, they tell me too, hey, like change this up a little bit, or do this or do that, you know. But that's how it should be, you know, helping each other out to progress, not oh he fucked up, let me leave it like that. You know, like,
Fuck that, I had that in the past, dog, it ain't even worth it, homie.
yeah.
Like a lot of good tracks that I felt like were fucking bangers
For sure.
came out garbage, dog, because producer didn't want to mix my shit down right. Homie was fucking fixing his shit up, dog, and like putting my shit on the back page, you know. I was like, fuck, dog, so I gotta keep rocks. So me like, yeah, slept on, you feel me, dog, like. So I just bounced, dog. So I do my own shit, got my own little studio set up at the crib, dog, somewhere where I can feel comfortable, writing my shit down every fucking day, you know. Linked up with homie managers, dog, and we just fucking killed a couple videos together. Fucking linked up with these guys, dropped the fucking video real quick, and then just kept going, dog.
tracks, you know.
Yeah.
That shit would been cool since. That shit been real cool
As
since.
of right now, what would you guys say is like your biggest highlight in the music you guys have?
For the 2 shows coming up, we got other shows in March, homie, but the 2 shows we got coming
At
up
the
in
end of
March,
March?
dog, one in the middle and one at the end, dog, are gonna be like,
What's
fuck.
the headliners?
Well,
What's going
fuck,
on?
the main acts are, one of them Spice One.
Spice One RBL Posse.
Yeah.
March
Shout out
25th is
Spice
gonna be the
Loonies.
Legends of the Bay concert.
Concert.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
opening
yeah.
up for them. Catch One in LA.
Show who's gonna be there?
There's gonna be Spice One, Drew Down,
RBL
Loonies,
Posse.
RBL Posse, and a couple other heads.
Yeah.
So those are some
That's some big ass,
legends.
big
Yeah.
legends coming. The homie Savvy got us connected to that shit, so yeah,
March
it's like,
25th.
yeah.
And then March 30th.
March 31st.
We got one with Conejo right here in Oxnard.
Fresh Mix too, so.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah,
Conejo.
so-
On
Yeah,
March
shout out
31st,
homie.
Real dude right there. Real motherfucker right
Yeah, we
there.
met that for.
We have other shows in between all that, dog, but I think right there that's gonna be like what's gonna make us or break us, you know, type of shit. People are gonna vibe with us or
Those are some good
fuck with us.
lineups right there.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to network with the fuck out of with them. Their
I see
managers
he's having
and
a
get
whole
their shit
band
on.
and shit too. That's hard. I was looking at that motherfucker's flyer on that event. I was like, hey, that shit gonna be hard. He's gonna have a band,
Oh, yeah.
dog. You know what I mean? Not many artists do that shit. I respect that shit. That shit's dope. You know what I mean? Shout out to that fool for being, you know, doing the shit he's done and paved the way for a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Kept it
Yeah,
real,
right
brother.
Yes, sir.
And then we might be going to Vegas too with the China Productions.
China Production?
Yeah. She's a promoter and shit.
Shout out to her.
Oh yeah, man,
Check
like
her
too.
out. So you guys have anyone you guys want to work with like in the music industry? Like you're like
You know, we're open, dog. It's like homie said earlier, dog. We're just willing to work. dog, you know what I mean?
some big names that you guys would want to work in the future.
Shit,
Fuck.
that's it.
Definitely Conejo would be one.
Definitely Conejo, dog. Oh yeah.
Fucking Yellow Hill too.
Yellow Hill would be dope too.
We actually got a track that homie put us onto for with fucking Baldachi the Beast. You know, we got that track
That's just already
already.
in the vault.
Yeah,
So
she's
he's
already
already
there.
Another one would be the homie Doggy Style, dog. That motherfucker's bad, dog.
Oh, that was fucking
Oh,
yeah. I was just in the Dino fucking this weekend.
That motherfucker's a savage on the beat, so you know what I mean?
Me and this one too. We got a couple and shit with fucking them fools from fucking Vegas and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out to
homie Scenic, the homies from East Bonanza Kings.
Yeah, shout out to East Bonanza Kings and shit. They been doing this shit for a minute and shit.
And then the homie S-Flex out there in Vegas too. He's
Shout out
rapping and
Flex. Shout
filming
out
and
to
shit.
that fool.
Oh yeah.
So you guys like plan on touring soon or?
Hey, honestly, these past tours, hey, we were just talking about the shit the other day. These past tours, it been feeling like a tour without even being a tour and
It's
shit,
like
you
we're
know?
on tour, dog. We
Yeah.
got show
But
after
we
show.
come home every night to go home, dog.
Out of state type shit. Y'all trying
To Texas pretty soon, dog. To go out there to go visit my cousin and shit, dog. So we're trying to set something
light some
out.
shit up over there.
Hey, wait,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
for when I visit.
Hey, put the same shit. I need somewhere to skate while we're out there. I ain't trying to get a Momo, dog. I'm trying to save money.
What about this? You should think about yourself.
Hey, so we got some big enough house down there. So you guys can sleep on the floor.
Oh, come on.
Hell yeah, anybody out there in Texas who want to work for, tap in.
Yeah,
dog, shit.
oh yeah, there's a lot of dope
Yeah,
artists
we also
out
came
there.
down with the homie from Alabama.
Oh shit, Alabama.
Yeah, his
We
name's
go out there and fuck their cousins.
D-Boy the PK. Shout out to the homie D-Boy the PK.
Motherfucker, he's stupid motherfucker.
Redneck.
Yeah, we got a couple fucking hidden gems and shit, a couple hidden collabs out there and shit with a lot of artists that, you know, we just haven't, you know, they're in the vaults. They eventually gonna come out. Yeah, hell yeah.
So you guys have like a date for like an album, so like for your fans, you know, that are waiting, you know, like you want
Shit.
that album date release, you know what I mean?
I'll leave that to this moment.
Spotlight.
I got everything ready. It's just we're working on the album cover right now. Once we get the album cover done, I can throw it on all platforms and shit. And it's like I want to make the album cover perfect. I don't want to just throw some shit up real quick just to push the music out, you know?
So that's one of the things we've been kind of fucking with too, you know. We trying to like reach out to a lot of motherfuckers out there. So you know, what is it? Graphic designers and shit. Tap in. That's one of the main things.
Videographers out there. If you're upcoming videographer, man, tap the fuck in.
Yeah, all that
Willing
shit.
to work with you guys or you work with us.
Yeah, that too. Photographers too, you know. I was just tweeting with your homie the other day and shit. Fucking decent exposure and shit on me on IG.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking that fool, you know what I mean? We're all trying to get a little setup with that fool and shit. He's just a little, you know, little self fucking.
That's the homie, that's the homie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the hoe, that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of shot the homie out, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking Conor McGregor, dog. Yeah, no, that's why. I know he knows that fool, dog. It's the homie, dog. I'm saying.
That fool be doing it. He actually needs to send me some shit, cause fucking, we went out and like homie just has this camera.
Yeah, he was the one putting me on, you know. I ran into that fool and he was like, yeah, be doing that. And he be like, it's like, yeah. I was telling that fool, like, what's up, fool, you know, like, with the music thing, like, we've been needing a fucking photographer, this and that, you know, maybe even one that's down to go with us to, you know, every other show type shit, you know, like, real talk, yo. We've been trying to find a photographer that's, like, willing to fucking kick it with us and just, you know, fucking vibe out, hit the shows, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hop in the whip.
You know what I mean? Yeah, straight up. You know what I mean? He'll hop in the whip with any of us that he can fucking tailgate with and shit type shit, you know?
I was even talking to them too about like, hey, you know, like
investments.
get a fucking
Get our own camera.
Even unshoot our own music videos and fucking, you know, learn how to fucking do that shit
another way to
too.
go too.
With
That's a
time.
good investment, you know what I
With
mean?
time, I like that. That's ideal with time, definitely.
Learn
Fuck
how
yeah.
to edit all that shit.
Yeah. That's like I was
Yeah.
telling me, think about every video shoot.
I mean, it couldn't be too hard, but you know what I mean?
Type shit. Yeah.
But I might learn how to fucking mix
You
music
know
and
what I
shit
mean?
out as
Obviously,
well.
look into that bitch.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Want the
Save that
money.
money.
Into that everything.
Yeah, it's true though. It's true.
Save that money real quick, dog.
Yeah.
Invest in something else for
Well, that's
the
what I'm saying, for like, if we're paying $600-700 a video, dog. Imagine saving those 3 fucking pays for that's like 2 G's, dog. Go get a decent, a good fucking camera, good lenses, and
Get to it.
get the program, dog. Get a little bit of watch a little bit of videos, some educational videos,
Teach
some
yourself, yeah. A lot of this shit, that's a lot of, you know, that's just the new wave, dog. A lot of these motherfuckers, a lot of these new artists out there, you know, shit, you'd be surprised, dog, but these motherfuckers all coming up on their own with their own shit, their own fucking programs and all that shit. And that's dope, dog, you know what I mean? Cause fuck, back in the day, you know, that shit was hard for other artists and shit, you know, they didn't have to deal with that shit, you know, they had to deal with actually putting CDs and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Now we dealing with the whole streaming and shit, you know, and it's a little easy for artists to make their name and shit, you know? So shout out to all those platforms that be doing that shit, cause that shit helps us do our things and shit too, you know? Fuck yeah, but eventually we gonna try to get bigger than we are.
You gotta invest, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the main
Yeah.
thing. That's the main key to being with this motherfucker. We've been, you know, so far it's been put a lot of money into this movement and shit. You know, it hasn't just been like, you know, it's been you know,
for
the
sure,
best
for
we
sure,
can,
man.
you know. Yeah, you know, like sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a couple rough patches where it's like, fuck, we gonna do this, we gonna not, and if we don't, then fuck it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's sometimes you win or lose, you know, but hey, that's the, you know, that's the lesson we gotta take and shit, you know.
Yeah, the point is we gotta, like, as long as we keep seeing progression with everything that we do, that's what really matters. Because if you're gonna dip money into something, but you keep being stuck in the same place, then it makes no sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like fucking DJ Quick said, if they don't make
It don't make sense.
DJ Quick.
shout out. Where's the lady? Do you have the lady?
Don't you have one on your keyboard?
Yeah, we put them on
Oh, find out.
Yeah, for the review, I was like,
Yeah,
They already saw it.
that's what they're probably gonna be like, she was a fucking minor, dog. Keeps a fucking bottle opener in his pants.
Oh, nah.
It's to help the people in need, dog.
Well, myself would.
And for the people wondering what you guys got right here.
You don't know, Frank.
Shit, we got the stickers. We got
We
the
got
stickers.
some.
Got stickers. We got this shit. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
Show the camera.
Yeah. We got the stickers. We got the merch.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got merch, sticker, pins for the guys in the booth right here.
Hey, that color too, dog.
I'm like, can I get closer? Can I get up and show the camera and shit?
Oh yeah, there you go, dog. I'll be TV here. Oh yeah.
He's a champion too. Champion, boy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
If it ain't champion, it ain't fitted, dog. Oh yeah.
Tap in, LVCs.
Yep. That's that merch, the homie.
Right here above, you know, let them know where they can go, link.
Tap in on my
above,
OG.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here. Yeah.
Popped up and shit.
What's that?
What's that?
LVC _ENT. Yep. Catch us right there, you know.
Majority of merch and all that shit right there.
Majority of all that shit is that. So it's just, you
If
know.
you guys want to shout out, you know, you guys hats too and shit.
Oh yeah, fucking shit.
What's up? Oh fuck.
Ah
Go ahead,
shit.
dog.
I'm gonna have to search my shit up, yo. I'm gonna have to search my shit up. Yeah, no, it's definitely
If you go to the main LVC page, I got all the homies.
There you go.
right there.
There you go. Easy.
The
Thank
only
you.
time I give out my ad, dog, is like when I just give somebody my phone, you know,
Yeah.
put in your ad and shit, dog.
Remember my shit, huh?
Yeah, but yeah.
Go ahead and log into the LVC page and you'll fucking catch us all right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. But
Yeah,
if
we got
promoters
the-
out there trying to book us for shows, tap in, man. We're trying to travel, fucking see every
Any
city.
producers that got those beats?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
y'all ain't trying to go overseas?
Fuck, if it comes to it, fuck, I'm
Well,
down.
what's like some places you
Shit, I like to go to Tokyo.
Thailand.
Why don't you guys say that?
I don't know about Thailand.
They asked me if they were
Tokyo. They got game shit in Tokyo.
Wanted to say shit, huh?
I like to go to the capital of Mexico though, to fuck
Fucking
around out
Dubai,
there and
dog.
try some shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Dubai,
yeah.
Dubai.
Fuck around with Santa Clan, dog. Fuck yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
that's a
Santa
dope
Clan,
fucking
Santa
artist I heard.
Clan.
Yeah,
Santa
Yeah,
Clan.
yeah.
Santa
Shout out to that boy, dog. That's
Yeah,
on the grind.
and the homie Aleman.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So if I ever go out there, dog, that's who I like to fuck with out there, dog. While I'm there, you know, trying to fucking do some music with them.
Yeah, that fool Secan también.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Secan gets down.
Shout out to Khan too.
Secan gets down, bro.
I think Homeboy's actually coming to fucking out here
Oh
Yeah.
soon.
Bro, we gotta get him a hit
Tap
promoted.
in.
ASAP.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you guys want to like projects you guys got coming up? You want to fans know?
Shit, so far not much and shit. Definitely new merch on the works. That's what we've been trying to do and shit. We've been trying to get this new
Get
merch
that
out.
there.
Yeah, so far right now it's fucking, you know, it's a design in the works and shit, but it'll be out soon, so keep your eyes out for that. That, like the homie said, you know, the album is basically like done, you know, so we just finishing other little shit, album cover and shit like that, so you
Can
know.
we get a sneak peek name? The name?
Shit.
You can shout out the guy who's doing our design, though, if you like. You know what I mean? It's the homie fucking Glocks from Venice.
Okay.
Empire.
Finesse.
Oh,
Yeah,
shout
he's the
out-
one who from ABV.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Yeah,
I was we're just
Yeah.
the homie in the studio
fucking
earlier.
Rafa's brother and shit. Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah,
both of
yeah,
them, man.
Yeah.
Homie been doing this thing on all the graphic design lately.
Hell yeah.
So he's the one who's putting our sweater together for us. So
Hell
it's gonna
yeah.
be pretty tight, dog.
Shout out to them boys and
Shout
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Shit, hopefully we can get a collab with them fools and shit too,
real
dog.
soon, dog.
Real shit, dog.
Shout out to
It's
the homie Joey from Rough Road.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yup, shout out to the homeboy and shit. Fuck yeah, shout out to homie, dog. Shout out to Re-Up. You know what I mean? Hit up Re-Up shop when y'all need your motherfucking graph shit. You know, that's the homie right there, dog. So y'all hit up the homie Re-Up shop for your motherfucking graph needs. To all my taggers out there and shit. Yup.
Hell yeah.
But shit, yeah, so far that's pretty much it. What we got laced up for the year and shit, you know what I mean? Our main fucking priority right now is these shows.
Yeah.
It's trying to knock out these
Knock
shows.
these shows out.
And
That's
try
it.
to knock out some, yeah, that's the main fucking.
I see you guys getting on the show.
That's the main word right now for us, you know, is to network with everybody and anybody that's down to do it. Like we said, you know, as long as the fucking energy is there, the same vibe that we're on and shit, just fucking get it.
Yeah, like homie
type
said too, we
shit,
try to
you know?
show up with new material, even if it's 1 or 2 tracks. Every show, you know, like we don't want people, oh, they're performing the same songs over and over. You know?
Yeah.
So like, fuck it, they perform one that we know, that we like, but they're bringing new stuff every time they come on stage and shit, you know. So
Yeah, it was kind of weird this time, man. Our last show, man, homie wasn't there,
I
dog.
wasn't able to make it,
You know, like he did his thing with mixing and mastering and putting our fucking showcase together for us, you know. And you know, we made it work though, dog. You know, like at the end of the day,
Who gets the shows? Like,
fuck, we all do pretty much, dog. We all been connecting with different producers, promoters, fucking everybody out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they just been tapping in, dog, like left and right. So we must be doing something good where they're just like, hey,
the formula.
yeah, you know, like, hey, you guys got a different style. You guys want to come out? Like, it was kind of weird, dude, because everybody who showed up to our show, it was like different, bro. Like, it was a different fucking arena for some reason on Thursday night, dog. Like, it wasn't what I was expecting, you know, from the last crowd we just performed in front of, bro. But we had everybody just like fucking going along, bobbing the shit out of their head. You feel me? Like, everybody was vibing to the fucking. Like, to the world. At the end of the day, it was just like
bunch of different artists from like the A1A,
everywhere, all throughout LA
all
County.
that shit.
From the 805, there was just like, I think us.
Shit, yeah. I think we're probably the only ones representing
the
805.
last show we did before they went to this one, that's when we had a few people from the 805.
Yeah.
4 or 5 on top of us.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. So y'all traveling and fucking what's the furthest y'all gone right now for?
Well, I think
What was it?
the show that's coming up next, no?
It's gonna be in Alhambra the next one.
Yeah,
That's probably
yeah.
gonna be
like an hour and a half.
Yeah, so, yeah. Shout out to them, man. We coming.
Yeah.
We're on the way.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Facts. So yeah,
We
promoters,
got new
all
tracks
that,
coming
you
out,
know?
so it's gonna be dope, dog.
Yeah, we might be doing a show in Bakersfield too.
Tap in.
The Happiness of Pursuit and the Music Festival.
Yeah, anybody out in Bakersfield want to work with us, tap in, man. We'll be out there soon.
Yeah, we're trying to get that shit going and shit too. We're trying to just, you know, get our name out there, trying to network with a lot of people and shit, you know. Anybody and everybody that's down to do the thing and shit.
Just trying to
you
get
know?
the exposure we need to
Yeah,
progress.
and it could be anything. It could be anything, you know. Fuck, shit, graphic designer and fucking, you know what I mean? All that shit, artwork or fucking all that shit. You know what I mean? That shit's always much helped and much appreciated when we work with people and they actually fucking fuck with us. Take the time and do it, you know what I mean? Like that shit is highly appreciated with a lot of people out there. So shout out to everybody and anybody that has actually took their time to fuck with our shit and you know master it and you know all that shit, artwork or music, all that shit. You know, for sure.
Everybody be the big one out there fucking supporting that each
That
show.
too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah,
each
man.
supporter. Shout out to each person that's been, you know, actually doing their thing out there.
Oh, yeah.
We had a fucking little stash and dash and shit for the fucking. It was that Yellow Hood concert, right? Oh, the KT4. Excuse me, yeah. It was that KT4 concert and shit. You know what I mean?
You
Shout
got
out
more
to.
stats and dashes in the future?
Shit, eventually. Yeah, hell yeah.
We're all
Shit.
about the people.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the main thing. You know what I
And
mean?
then, our toy drive this year, man. It's gonna be
yeah.
tight, man. We've been doing toy drives in the
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
it's
it's
out in the community, man. So
Forgot to mention that.
this year, we want to get back even bigger this year. Hopefully, we get some sponsors. Maybe we can network, drop some boxes off in a couple different locations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way, people could drop off toys, man. It's not going to anybody of our team. We like to give back. Trust us. We have people even coming through, branching out with us, bringing food that they make at their crib. You feel me? Over it takes like 3-4 hours to make, and they bring it. You know, and we have lines lined up from the beginning of Southwinds, the little power that they have right there, all the way down to the basketball courts, bro. Of people,
Give 'em
dog.
back,
Hell yeah, hell yeah, dog.
Put in that
So,
time,
you know,
that love.
And it shows that, you know, that we're not just trying to be greedy bastards out there, dog. No, we're trying to, every little thing we get, we try to give back with passion, bro, because at the end of the day, people look at us and try to stereotype, you feel me?
Yeah.
But when they see us out there, they're just like, okay.
Cholos, you know.
You know, like, I had that look growing up, bro, but I noticed the tattoos on my face, dog, like, you know, but at the end of the day, like, people look at me and they're just like, oh, fuck, he's a real human, dog, like, homie does want to give back to everybody, dog, like, you know?
It's because people tend to judge a book by its cover before they read it, you know. So
Yeah.
approach us,
Them
talk to
shits-
us, you know. We're not like fucking. Yeah, we might look mean. If you come to us, you know, like you know.
Nah, it's for real though. I can relate to that for sure.
Shout out to everybody who helped us last Christmas, though, man. It was a real blessing.
Yeah,
bro.
them-
Everybody came
them-
together and
That's
just
how
brought their things, you know.
Speaking of them last two fucking toy drives and shit, them shit's been fun. Shout out to everybody helping out with
Oh,
that, you know.
One
Shout
on one
out-
customs for
Yeah, there you go.
coming
Shout out
through.
to homie
shout out.
fucking
Yeah.
Infamous with that one and
Oh, yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
And then the homie,
Homie King.
Taco Cell Bro, he
Yeah.
giving out free tacos.
Go get your carnitas from the homie, dog. Fire as fuck, that's for sure, dog. Yeah, shout out to everybody helping with that and shit.
Pozole.
Everybody, you know
The
what I mean?
champurrado.
That shit went quick, dog.
The homie Smile Plug with his whole little fucking program and shit going on, you know what I mean? Shout out to him and holla at the homie Smile Plug when you need your little fucking teeth whitening and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, the homie got some little fucking business going. But yeah, dog, yeah, shout out to my people and everybody that was in the mix of that shit, you know, because they helped with these last two fucking toy drives and like this was said, you know, that's definitely in the list too. You know, we're gonna start working on that toy drive once that time comes right and get that shit rolling too.
This year a little earlier, guys.
Yup. This year to have it a little bit more even better and shit.
6 months, you know, we'll start prepping everything, getting everything ready, going out looking for a little bit of sponsors to
Yeah.
help out, you know.
Yeah.
It's a big community, man. It's not
Yeah.
just Cuesta Del Mar, no, it's Perkins, Roland, all that area, man. Charles, everything, man. So it goes a long way, bro. It's
Shout
not,
out.
it's not
Shout
just
out the
for-
whole Southwinds area, baby. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's kind of sad how they look different. The police people look different on us when we're trying to do something positive for the
They
community.
think we're trying to front
This year
and
they
shit.
wanted us to like move our whole stand, but
Yeah.
it's been there for 2 years. I told the girl though, like, you know, like she's like, I don't got nothing against what you guys are doing for the people, but it's not me, it's higher up, you know. So what we did what was told, you know, we moved to a side and everything, but
It's been a
they
couple.
shouldn't see it like that, you know. They should see it as damn, that's positive outcome right there. That's a
Yeah,
positive
type
plug
shit.
in. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
they're not just doing it for dumb reasons. They're doing
Yeah,
it to
that's
get back to
good.
all these
And
kids
it's
that are in
funny.
need, bro.
It's funny how he says that because we even had our own situation with that when we were shooting video and shit on the block. You know, the cops
yeah.
pull up on us, they ruined the whole shoot. You know what I mean? The homie that was shooting the video and shit, shout out Destructive and shit. You know, that fool's been doing the fucking videos for us and shit. You know, shout out that boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking, we was, you know, just trying to shoot the video and this shit, you know, and the cops pull up on us thinking we're doing something bad. Like, bro, we shooting a music video. Like, the fuck is wrong with yeah, bro? You know what I mean? Yeah, homie Weeds had to talk to him real quick, you know, lay the motherfucking foot down and shit, you know, tell him what the fuck's wrong with that shit. These motherfuckers look at us bad, dog, just for even doing that. You know, we can't even fucking shoot a video on
It's
our
like they
own
want you to
fucking.
fuck up. They don't
hometown
they
and
see you
shit.
doing fucking
Yeah.
you know,
They don't want to see a
good.
positive outcome out of
They
it.
don't want to see you doing good.
Yeah, but it is what it is, you know, that's just their fucking system for you. We all know that, you know what I mean? So,
Oh, yeah.
but as of that one, on that note, fuck 12. Free the boys though, free my team, free the team,
Yeah, free the
free the
leaders,
team.
man.
Yes, sir.
Alright, man. I think is there anything else you want to tell?
Shit. Anything else you want to
Yeah,
say?
tell people?
Just the LVC, baby. I really can't say anything else, you know what I mean? Just the LVC and T.
Capsule talk.
Oh yeah, shout out Capsule Talk.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to everybody.
the homie,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
shout out the homie though. Shout out the homie though.
And shout out to the homies that can't be here on the scheme.
Yup.
He probably would have been here, but me and him, there's an issue going on with the DA. He's fighting the case right now.
Fuck 12.
They got us on some fucked up terms where we can't even continue to I can't even text them.
That's some like, it's on some serious shit though. Like, you cannot like get the homie though. You know what I mean? That's why. Man, that's what would have been here. That's what would have been here. Shit. Yeah.
That boy
Yeah.
talented, man. Like, dog, like,
He's a younger son.
like, dog, that boy made me want to fucking switch my style, dog.
Shout out to
Put it like that,
Steve.
dog, like, you know. And like I said, dog, like, when you're with people who are fucking just as talented or even talented more than you are, dog, it makes you want to get better, dog.
Oh, he stays making
Fuck
one.
yeah, dog. Like, that motherfucker, like, he spits different, dog.
It's like
It makes you want to be like, hey, what's next, dog?
Yeah. There's been times when that fool plays some old shit and that's one shit. Yeah, he does. There was a couple moments and this was showing me some like repeat the shit me and Scheme are working on. I was like, oh, you gonna make me work just twice as hard on my shit for the shit you was working on.
You have to rewrite it or what?
Yeah, shit like that almost, you know what I mean? It was almost like that. I felt like, damn. But like this fool was touching on earlier, and these fools, you know, it's not competition, you know? It's so much more like, I want to do what this fool's doing, but better, but like not in a competitive way where it's like, let's fucking get it, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's get it. It is a competition, you know, a mini one, yeah, a mini one, you know what I mean? It's a mini one and shit, yeah. There you go, but that's the main thing. our competition to keep us going, dog. Cause that.
If you ain't got nobody right there behind your ass, man, you ain't gonna want to get to work, dog. You're gonna be a lazy motherfucker, you know what I mean?
No motivation.
No motivation at all, dog.
Cause that is what has gotten us here today, I feel like. I mean, this food has helped me a lot in different fucking times where I be in the studio and I feel like, shit, I'm stuck on what I can't say or what I can't, and this will be like, well, shit, fool, you know, just work with it, you know, just keep thinking, but don't overthink, you know, at the same time, you know, so it's like, you know, I appreciate this motherfucker because you really do be coming through with a lot of good advice and shit, you know, with all the shit like that. All these students be coming through with all this shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, so far, it's been a cool fucking movement with all of us and shit. All our brothers, hell of a ride. Hell of a ride. And it's only the beginning, baby.
It's like homie said, bro, like we picked up with them, we probably been one of the families maybe 4 months, 5 months, right? And then within those 5 months, we've been able to accomplish a lot, you know?
Yeah.
But that goes to show that every single one of us is doing their part. You know, whether it's the lyrics, whether it's the beats, whether it's the promoters, whatever the case, everybody's doing their part to pitch into the movement, you know? Like, ain't no one soul just standing there in the corner waiting for it to happen and come to them. You know?
That part.
So,
Shit never gonna happen that way, dog.
Nah.
Kick down that door, dog. You can't be a guppy swimming with sharks, dog. You know what I mean? This one's gonna get aching out there, dog. It is what it is, man. Like, you're gonna kick down that door, get your paper, and bounce. Or you're gonna let them kick you, and then you're gonna end up on the ground, bro. Like, simple shit, dog. A lot of people wanna stand in the way instead of getting the fuck out the way and then people go through, you feel me? Yeah, we're coming through, man.
Boy, like if I design.
Shout out Lifer, shout out my boy.
Thanks for having us out here, dog.
Appreciate that shit, yo. Fucking appreciate that shit for sure. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, you probably saw the homie say he was with you, dog.
I'm gonna take a shower with
I was running out of questions.
What else could I ask the next
Bring
time?
your home and fucking next time they ask us this, we gotta answer that. Scripted and shit.
Yeah.